Good morning, folks. Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. It's the 19th of September. Snow has come to low levels in the South Island and even to sea level in some places. Now, it was always going to be wise to prepare for September snow to sea levels in the South Island. It's a thing that we've said often. When I was on Richard Lowe's farming show and also Jamie Mackay's farming show several months ago. And we also said that the North Island would also be affected, and to prepare for lambing casualties as wintry weather returned following a mild August. Well, that's what we're into now. The Christchurch earthquake, as we've already said, has been part of the extreme weather pattern which has not been confined to New Zealand in this time of lunar anomaly and the lead up to equinox, because the USA has had a lot of rain. New South Wales has had extreme weather damage. We've also witnessed Hurricane Igor and a bunch of smaller cyclones north of the equator, which are still ongoing. Now, Mercury is in Virgo, which traditionally brings hurricanes, breeds hurricanes, I should say, and cyclones. And it will be Ireland's turn to get some heavy weather next week, and I think some flooding in some places. Well, the equinox is on the 23rd, around about 3 o'clock for New Zealand, and the equinox is when the Earth comes alongside the Sun. The Earth is on a tilt and goes around the Sun as part of this tilt, and when it's going sideways to the Sun, that's the equinox. And it's kind of like the midpoint of the pendulum, so things are moving faster relative to each other, and you always get winds leading up to that because there's a distortion in the atmosphere, there's a twisting, if you like. And it's a thing that the astronomers really have let the side down on, because the astronomers really should be telling us about the effect of planets on each other, the gravitational pull that they exert, and the effect that the Sun has on the planets, that the Sun has on the Earth, that the Moon has on the Earth, and everything on the Earth, and that includes the air, and that's what we're talking about with the equinox, is the effect of the Sun on the Earth, what it does to the atmosphere. But the equinox gales are not mentioned so often these days, because they want you to believe that the weather is caused by humans doing stuff on the ground, like not riding enough bikes or not banning enough plastic bags, and that the weather is not caused by things like the Sun and Moon getting into certain angles that increase the winds and tides and affect jet streams and the like. Stuff that they did know about and talk about several years before the global warming gravy train came along. So the mind boggles as to how far down the stupidity ladder the weather science has slipped over the past few years of this global warming nonsense. We could do with some global warming actually in the south of both New Zealand and Australia right now. Thanks for listening. I hope I catch you tomorrow.